Hi, this is Brad Wardell from Stardock, and I'm just playing our pre-beta version of Elemental Fallen Enchantress, which is the second game in the Elemental universe. So I'm pretty far into it. Even though I've only explored this little tiny part of the map here, so I've explored maybe 20% of the map after 434 turns. So that's mainly because I have been trying to. It's one of those games where I got two empires nearby, and we've been battling it out ever since then. And then over the course of the game, I've managed to offend pretty much everyone. So what I want to do is I've carved a hole through here. I cast a lowered land spell and got rid of the mountain chain here, so I can get directly over to here. Because what I want to do is get my cities back. I also want to be able to explore over to here, but there's some really bad. There's a pack. It's ranked as deadly over here. So I don't know if you can see that on the screen here, but I don't dare go over there because I'll get creamed. What I'm currently researching is Brion's letters, and that's so I can recruit this guy because he is really tough, and he has a whole bunch of good spells and that I can get. In Fallen Enchantress, the spells you get depend on are character based. You can get a few from researching technologies, but really it's the summation of all of your characters that you manage to collect in the game. So I have 2 pages, and I've only that's only because I have my sovereign and one champion that left in this cluster of a war. So I don't have as many spells as I had earlier, ironically, because I lost one of my armies or one of my champions. Now, one of the things you may notice about this game is that when I hit the turn button, so you don't there's a little hourglass there that shows up for just a second, and then it goes away. And that's about it. And that's because the game's really multi-threaded. And that's really the only way we could have all the new AI and such going on here is that while I'm talking to you and doing this, the computer players are generating a strategy in the background. So it's kind of critical. Otherwise, you'd be sitting there at the waiting for players to move thing for like a minute per turn. So let's see what this city has going for it. Okay, one, two, medium, strong. I think I can take that city. And since I'll run out of time, I'm going to head to auto resolve and hope I get the city. Please. I did. Yay. So now when I zoom out here, you can see I've managed to reunite my territory and gotten rid of the sickness and darkness of the empires, or the true way the world should be if you're one of the empires or one of the fallen factions, as the kingdoms like to call them. So uh, let me show you my capital. By the way, if you notice here, this is how I navigate. You can also navigate here, or you can do edge scrolling, but I like to grab the map and just move it around like that. It's a lot easier. So here's my capital here, and I can click on it. And these are things I got going on here. It's doing pretty well. These are various improvements I've done to it over the course of the game. So overview, it always started with a lot of food, which is great, but I only had one material, so it's never been a great production city, which is really sad, because it could be really kick butt if there had been more materials. See, there's only one material. Material is the foundation of how much production you can get out of a city. But 7 food, I couldn't ignore that, because as a result of all that food, I have a very large population. Oops. And yeah, it's just these are our things that consume Gildar, all the things that improve research, and on and on and on. It's also producing one metal, which is very useful, and these are the various modifiers on it. So, meanwhile, my sovereign, Realius, is over right here. So this is the Empire tree. It lets you quickly check out what's going on here. And I'm running at low resolution for me. And Realius is pretty tough. I've got 2 spells on him, and he's got stone skin on him, and I'm going to try to explore over here. But let's just give you a quick peek of what we're doing, and I hope you like what you see. If you have any questions, visit us at elementalgame.com.